Hi guys, and welcome to another video. It is Warhammer Friday. I did say we were going to make Friday's Warhammer Day, so let's have a look at what I've purchased, and obviously forgive me if I get anything wrong, if I get my Warhammer wrong, because obviously I'm still learning about it, and this is the nice thing, is that there's such a wealth of knowledge out there in the YouTube community. I've just been inundated with like loads of great information, which has been absolutely wonderful. So let's have a look at these guys, shall we? So what have I got here? I've got the Beastmen Ungor herd. Now, from what I've read, these aren't proper beastmen, or proper beastmen don't look at these guys as though they're proper beastmen. It's almost like policemen looking at guys that just sort of do community policing aren't proper policemen. I may have got that wrong. I don't know. It's almost like these guys are like the underdogs to the beastmen. These aren't proper beastmen as far as the beastmen are concerned. They're more man than beast, which is pretty funny. Now I'm going to go with these guys. Now I'm going to do a unit of 50. I'm not going to buy 50 because, to be fair, that's a lot. So I'm going to do something that I've been told about, which is a unit filler, which I think's the best thing in the world. You can literally have your big base, whatever it's called, your movement tray. So we're getting there. See, I know the technical terms, movement tray. You can get your movement tray. You can put like 10 of these guys in there, as long as you've got like 5 deep, a tray that's 5 deep and 10 wide. You can just fill it with all sorts of things like rocks, altars, trees and stuff like that, and they count as being part of your unit, hence a unit filler. So you don't have to have 50 in there. So I'd like to do a couple of units of these, and the idea is to have spearmen, because I've heard that spearmen get the extra ranks when attacking. Now these guys have got a really low leadership, so they're prone to legging it off the battlefield, or being routed off the battlefield. So the idea is to put a champion in there, a couple of battle standards as well, and maybe a couple of characters just to keep them going. I think they're awesome. I love the idea of spearmen, because you kind of get that feeling of the Spartans, the 300 standing against the Asian forces, or whatever they were, of, you know, the blah 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 times. Anyway, there you go, that's my history for you. It's early in the morning, that's what I'm going to say. So Friday, here we are, and we're looking at these guys. So I thought we'd do pretty much an unboxing and then go from there. So Beastmen Ungor herd. I'll see you guys in a second. Hi guys, and welcome back. So what do we get with our Beastmen Ungor herd? Well, we get 2 sprues, fantastic sprues if I may say so as well. 2 sprues, armed with loads of configurations. Now I was going to do a skirmish unit, because obviously your bowman can be a skirmish unit, but I kind of like the idea, first of all, as while I get my head around it, is just doing the movement trays. Because, you know, it's a lot to take in if you don't know what you're doing. And obviously there are similarities to the 40k with, you know, equipping and stuff like that, but there's a whole host of stuff you can equip these guys with. And, you know, I've got to get my head around that. So first of all, the exciting part of this is looking at what we've got. Now the bodies are very dramatic. There's loads and loads of bits and pieces in here. I kind of like the detailing in these guys as well. I like this because I was a bit worried that they were going to be very static, not a lot that you can do with them, but do you know what, there's actually quite a few bits and pieces in here that you can play around with. So we're going to go for spears, because obviously they've got the reach, and it also gives me a chance to paint up shields as well. They look amazing, they're painted up on the back of there, but these, I've got to say, are very, very cool. So okay, let's look at the next sprue. The next sprue has more of the shields, and it has more of the bodies and the heads, and there's some real cool ones on there as well. These kind of remind me of, you know, those Greek characters that you see, you know, dancing around playing flutes, like Pan, for example. They've got that sort of look about them, very mischievous, naughty. God, I can't even speak today. I am so tired, it's unbelievable. I have spent most of my time painting tiny 15mm troops in the last couple of days, and I've got to say, it takes a lot out of you, but it's good fun. So these guys, absolutely amazing. So much detail on the shields, on the main bodies themselves. They've got some lovely posing, very natural, very dynamic as well. It's very, very exciting. So yeah, really impressed. Now you get the normal bases as well, square bases, people, square bases, not round. Which is new to me, and you also get a nice instruction sheet as well that tells you how to put everything together. Now, are these worth the money? I don't know. I'm going to say yes, because there's a lot of detail in there and there's a lot of options you can play around with. I've noticed lately GW is starting to give you more options within their packaging instead of just the this is what you get and that's it. It allows you to play around and do quite a bit with it. The nice thing about the box is on the back it gives you a detailed paint colour scheme as well, for those of you that are new to it and not too sure what to buy and how to paint it up. But these are going to be interesting, because I think the Ungors are going to be my downtrodden dogs. These guys are gonna be the ones that I push forward to take the heat. I've just got to make sure that they stay in battle and don't leg it, as I've been told may happen. I'm going to do this, may happen. So it's going to be very exciting. I'm planning on doing some conversions for these guys and just making them a little bit more excited, especially the movement tray. Fantasy allows me to do a whole host of exciting things. Now I'm told they worship like these big stones and stuff like that, so I think we should have some rocks splattered in blood, some skulls and body parts thrown around all over the place. So guys, watch out for the next video in these. We will be looking at these very soon, probably next year. That's not that far away, to be fair. Next year we'll be concentrating a lot on the fantasy on Fridays, and I will do videos on a Friday. I do apologise. Last week I've just been busy doing all sorts of things. So guys, Fantasy Friday, if there's not a video up on Fantasy Friday, you pester me and I will get one up. Okay guys, you take care, you be good, and we'll see you soon. Take care.